and welcome back to another short video from Bear and Chicken. In this video I'm going to be showing you a little exploit that I stumbled across last night, which is a very easy way for new players or some older players to make a lot of money very quickly. Now, to get here you need to be the same place as the last video, which is, the system is called Abazi, which is A-B-A-Z-I, and the station is called Ozan Landing. It's just there. This is the place where I collect my slaves. Now again, this is another slave mission, but there's absolutely no risk to it whatsoever. You can't even lose money. So you see there, I've got 6 slaves inside my cargo hold. You need at least 25,000 credits to start doing this. It's a little bit less than that, but call it 25,000, because you need to be able to afford at least 2 slaves. Now, all of the missions ask 2 slaves, so you need at least 25,000 to get you started. But anybody can do this. You could roll up in a Sidewinder and do this. So basically, you need to come here. On the commodities list, you need to buy 2 slaves, or as many as you can afford. It doesn't really matter, because if you decide you don't want to do it anymore, you can just sell them back. You can actually buy and sell them for a credit profit if that's what you're into. But so you need at least 2 slaves. Now, for a place that sells slaves, you wouldn't think that they would give you missions to find them, but they do. If I go down here, you're looking for that little icon, the hand with the cross. That is a money making icon right there. So yep, only got one. So believe it or not, a place that sells you slaves is also going to buy them off you for double the price. These missions range between a 38,000 reward and I think 49 or 50,000 reward. They're the most that I've seen so far anyway. So you take the mission, turn it in. It is literally as easy as that. Okay? Now, the thing is, there's no more slave missions. So what you need to do is go back to main menu. Remember on the bottom there where it says current game mode, I'm on open play. So if I go back to main menu now, which is brilliant in this game because everything loads really quickly. Start, and now I'm going to go into solo. Now, to do this, you need to be switching between solo and open play, and I'm just going to tell you now, it doesn't work every time. But sometimes when you switch between one of these, go back on the bulletin board, and with any luck, there we go, another slave mission. Oh look, this guy's going to pay me to give him slaves as well. So by switching between those, you refresh the mission list and it gives you some more slaves missions. Now sometimes you even get 2, which is fantastic. But if you see, there we go, and it gets your reputation up. Now if you look at my balance on the side, the reason I didn't make this video last night is because this was about 1 o'clock in the morning when I found it. But in 2 hours I made, well, what you can see there, I made 1,200 credits. Sorry, 1.2 million credits in 2 hours. So from just moving into a Viper ship, I can now kit it out with some pretty good gear, and that's from 2 hours. There's not a lot more that you can do at this level to make that much money, apart from the big. In fact, no, they probably take even longer. The big bounty hunting missions that offer about 200,000 credits reward. They're fun, but they do probably take longer than this. Bearing in mind, if you do this fast, really, I mean, this is why I buy 8 slaves in one go, because buying them every time, it's just time consuming. If you do this fast and you've got a decent computer and it loads the game up quickly, you can be making 20k in less than 2 minutes. That's on single, if there's a single mission. Sometimes there isn't missions, but you can refresh it that fast. It's really not a problem. Now, the more I did it last night, the less missions there seem to be. Like there's no missions this time. That's fine. But when I first started doing it, I was getting 2 missions every single time. You just have to keep doing it. It's a bit repetitive, but honestly, if you can move out of a Sidewinder or an Eagle into a decently kitted out Viper or Cobra or whatever you fancy, you're laughing. because this will give you the boost that you need. You can make money at higher levels by having money. Basically, if I moved into a type 6, I think, I think it's type 6 freighters the next, it's about 1,000,000 credits. If I move into that now and kitted it out for cargo capacity and went trading, you can probably make more money doing that. If not, just, move into a fighting ship, do whatever you want to do for a while, make some more money. But honestly, as you get to higher levels, you make more money off of trading. I've seen a guy on YouTube that I think it costs him about 1,000,000 credits, and he makes 500,000 credits off every run. It's one single hyper jump, and that's just trading. So if you need to get your feet off the ground with credits, this is a fantastic way to do it. It's a little exploit. It might get patched at some point, but here it is. Make the most of it now. If you get yourself to a bar, it seems like a lot from places like starting places, It's about 50 lighters. I mentioned this in the last video, but it is worth the journey. 20k in 2 minutes. If it's not there, you remember solo mode, so this time I need to go into open mode. Just keep flicking between them. I know it looks repetitive, but when you're making this much money, I don't really care. I'm going to kit this Viper out off of this, or I'm going to buy a transport or whatever. Last night I had 100k. So there you go. I had 100,000 credits, and now I've got 1.3 million really. So you're laughing. You can't lose any money. You can't get scanned or anything while you're on this station. If you get bored of it, you just sell slaves back to the station. You make no loss on it. But there you go. We've not seen slave missions in a few times. This is the only problem, is sometimes there aren't them. You just have to keep doing it over and over, and they do keep coming back. Alright? Thanks a lot for watching. If you like the video, please do subscribe to us. We're going to be making a lot of these videos over Christmas and in the foreseeable future. We really like this game, and we'd be really happy to for you to let us know what you think about it. Send us a comment, subscribe, like the video, whatever you want to do. We're on Facebook as well. If there's anything that you want to know about this game, or any particular videos that you do want making, just let us know and we'll make it. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.